Obviously, we could sit here and talk about hitting for hours and hours and hours and hours. But Pete and I will just give you guys a couple little things to think about. Okay? First thing is your grip. Okay? You're going to see kids that grip the bat. Yes. What we try to do is get the knocking knuckles. If you guys knock on a door, it's your knocking knuckles. Keep those knocking knuckles in this way. We teach our grip a little bit different. I grip it like a hammer. Okay, you guys ever swung a hammer before? It's that same motion. You can't grip a hammer like this back in your palm and try to hammer it, because that's the way you would be doing it. Okay, keep it in your knocking knuckles. This way. Keep your knuckles going above your wrists. If you want to check them, have them stick out their index fingers as their index fingers go in the same direction. If you have them stick out their index fingers and they're going like that, opposite directions, you're in trouble. You hit with your hands, not with your arms. The difference is, hit right through here, not through here. I don't need to be big and strong through here. I want to be quick. This is my entire swing right here. All small muscles, hands and forearms.
Line them up to 10, right? Let's go through the steps real quick.
Yeah.
Let's go through the steps. Okay, start them here, line them up, check them 10 in a row, 10 line up, not these 10, right? But these 10, almost in your fingertips, okay? When we start them out, we'll go through some steps. And it really starts here. Big rhythm with your body, right? You don't want them sitting here. Little rhythm with your body, okay? Dancers, a lot of you dancers out here, right? Get them a little rhythm, okay? Step 1, hands. Step 2, big rhythm. Step 3, little rhythm with your hands, okay? Whether it be circles, back, forth, whatever they want to do, little movement. So 1, hands. 2, big rhythm, little rhythm, okay? Then your load, okay? Very important. Your load, coming back, however you want to do it, okay?
When we load up, what we're trying to do is we're trying to stack the shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle on top of each other. It's one of those stupid laws of science. You gotta go backwards before you go forward. Okay, so we're trying to get all our power back here. A couple different ways that you can load up. One, if you guys just get in your stance a second, lift up your front foot. Where's your weight go? It goes back. Okay? So when we relax, we pick up that foot. Okay? Our weight goes back. One thing that you can try to teach the kids is to keep the knees inside the feet. Anytime those knees get outside the feet, you're in trouble. Okay? Well, I'll show you a drill. Go ahead.
Okay, so your load. So you have a couple different ways to do it. Pick it up and put it down, okay? Toe tap and bring it back. Okay? Probably the easiest one to teach at a young age, right? Is pick it up and put it down. And when you put that thing down, you want to act like you're on a thin sheet of ice, right? You don't want to break through. Right? You find a lot of kids that will come here and try to do that, right? They load up and they come right here. Okay, you want to pick it up and put it down like you're on a thin sheet of ice. Keeps the weight back right here before you launch, okay?
When you land on that toe. Okay? Think about leading with the heel, because a lot of kids when they stride, they'll stride like that, point towards the pitcher. If they point towards the pitcher like that, their bottom half's gone, everything on their front side's going to open up. Okay, so lead with that heel. Land on that toe.
Big rhythm, little rhythm. Load, stride, thin sheet of ice. Swing, okay? Downward plane. Sean, like what? Okay, downward plane. Okay, we want to come from here to here. Okay, chopping wood, right?
Did you see what his backside did when he did that? The hips and hands, some people say the hips go first, some people say the hands go first. They pretty much go to the ball at the same time. Okay, so his backside started rotating when his hands went. But you will see a lot of kids, the backside won't even do anything. Okay?
We'll talk about it later, but a great drill to do anytime to get your bat angle correct is right here, and it's just right here. Bat and foot at the same time. Boom, right here. Hands. You do it with a T without a ball, okay? Go right to the top of it, right here. Boom, boom. Gets everything moving at the exact same time. Okay? So you just go through these steps. Big rhythm, little rhythm, load, stride, swing, and finish, right? And we want to finish high and away from our body, okay? Bug should be squashed, your foot should be firm, okay? Not out here and open, if so your hip's gone. Okay, you want it here, strong against your front side. So this leg should be firm, okay?
On the swing, please, please, please do me a favor. Do not tell your kids to keep their back elbows up. Okay? Do not tell your kids to keep their back elbows up. The first thing that happens when that elbow's up is it collapses. Okay? One of the keys to hitting, you saw Pete, how he took his bat right to the ball. He kept his barrel above the hands, rotated. As soon as that barrel drops, look where he's at. So don't let them keep their elbows up like that. Please. Okay?
What do you do when you swing, right? If you think about that, your natural reaction to swing, your first movement's gonna be that anyways, right? So why not start with that elbow here, okay? And you can send the barrel of that bat directly to the ball, okay? Right here, it starts, the first thing's gotta happen, a tendency to drop the barrel.
The elbow's going to drop eventually, but when young kids do it, they drop it this way and then go. It's gonna drop, but it doesn't drop till it's in here, till you call it the slop. Okay? And then when they finish, just make sure they finish high and away from the ball, their body. Okay? Don't let them finish right in here. If you see kids finishing right here, okay, that means they're in the zone, out of the zone. Okay? If you see kids finishing over here, okay, they're in the zone, roll over, out of the zone. Is a good hitter, and the guys that hit 320, 330, 340 in the big leagues, they keep their bat through the hitting zone longer than anybody else. They get to it short, and they stay long through it. That's why I want to finish my swing out there. If I finish up in here, I'm here and out. If I finish this way, I'm here and out. Okay? You guys have any questions on the mechanics? I know that's a real quick overview. But please just tell them to keep their elbows down.
Go with the steps. A really easy thing to do is go with those steps, right? One, just line up their knuckles, right? Big rhythm, one, little rhythm, two, load, stride, swing, finish, right? It's a simple thing to do. You get them all in a line, doing it all together, repetition helps, all right? Some drills.
Drill and a toss drill. Okay, you gotta break down their fundamentals. A couple dry drills. I'll do the wall drill, front and back. One thing that you can do really simple is put their bat on their belly button right here. Okay? I just want to get as close to that net as possible without cheating. Kids will cheat. Okay, so I'm going to hit the bat here on my belly button. All I'm going to do is take a regular swing and get as close to that net as I can. Backside through, don't let them cheat. Don't let them cheat and go like that. Okay? Another thing that you can have them do, because a lot of them will drop their backside and swing like this. Put the net on their backside right here. Do it as a dry drill or as a tee drill. So the ball's right there, and right here. Okay?
It's great for a lot of younger kids, right? You find a lot of kids, especially that aren't developed strength-wise. First thing they do is drop the barrel and get that thing through, right? First thing is right here, okay? Start them right here and force them to come through. Keep that barrel above their hands. Lead with the knob of that.
Another one I do with a dry drill is I just have them put their hands like right here. I want to keep my eyes at the same level. All I'm going to do is load, rotate. Because a lot of kids will go like this when they load up. I just want to kind of keep it in the same spot. Okay? And right here, hands are right here. Good stance. Get the backside through. You're going to see that kid swing with their shoulders. Their back foot stays like this, and then they're falling everywhere. If they're falling backwards, that means they're swinging with their shoulders. The backside isn't rotating. T drills. I love T drills. I absolutely love T drills. Regular T. When you're doing T drills, there's a way to set up on the T. Okay? I try to do all my drills going back up the middle. Good way to check yourself, because kids will be standing like this. Okay? When you take your stride, your foot should be slightly behind that ball. When I rotate, my barrel should be right on the ball. Okay, that's where I want to be. When I set up, check my stride, I'm behind that ball. When I rotate that backside and put the barrel on the ball, it should be right there. Okay, if the kids are way over there, have them check it. Nowhere near it. They'll do their T drills from back here, you better believe it. Alright? So have them set up the right way. So one is just a regular T. Okay, just have them work off the regular T. So that's just a regular T, nothing funny about it. Walk-through drill. Walk-through drill is a little bit higher end as far as the difficulty level. What I want to do is I want to start back here. All I'm working on doing is getting some movement in my hands. So I start back in here, my toes are pointed right at the T, bat's right here. The first move I'm going to make is with my back leg. Alright, so what I'm going to do is carry my hands forward on my first step, bring them up and back, look where my hands are, then I can work back down. All it's doing is getting those kids, their hands in the right place, and coming back down. So it's just going to look like this. Nervous right there, Bobby? In case that came through.
A little bit.
Okay, so all I'm doing, carry them forward, up and back, down. And that's just a walk-through drill. Double T, one ball. Actually, we'll use the garbage can. I like to use garbage can lately. Since most of the kids drop their backside, put a T right there, put a garbage can behind it. Okay? The kids that drop are going to hit that garbage can. Okay? What I want to do is keep that barrel above the hands, coming that way. All it's doing is reinforcing good habits, coming back down in that ball. Alright? If you want to, if you've got a couple of T's, you can do the same thing. Put something about a foot behind the front ball, a couple inches higher. Just going this way. Alright, that's a double T one ball. All you're doing is working their hands this way. One of my favorite drills of all time is called back tee up. And all I do go ahead and hit in there once. All I do is I put a T about 6 to 8 inches behind Pete's back shoulder. This way, and I'm going to put it like right here. Okay? Pete's got to pull his hands inside. If he cheats, he'll smoke the T back there. I want to pull that knob straight to the ball. So I put it about 6 inches behind his back shoulder. He pulls his hand through. Right there. I usually put it on a bucket or something like that.
If they're casting their hands out, coming around the ball, they'll hit it every time. So great for people that are dropping the barrel, right? Not coming straight to the ball or keeping their hands inside.
That's just called a back tee up. Some toss drills. Soft toss. Do me a favor. Please. When you do soft toss, or short toss, Pete sit up there and play. Yeah, I'll toss too. When you're doing soft toss, don't go right here. Watch what happens. Swing. If I do soft toss and I try to do this, see how he jams himself? He gets no extension whatsoever. What I want to do is come off at about a 45-degree angle. I want to flip this way. And I try to use tennis balls with with the young kids. I don't want to be this way. If I'm at a 45 from him, if I throw it, I'm aiming for his back hip. If I aim for his back hip, he's going to hit it out front. Teach the kids how to learn how to hit out front. So if I'm right here, and I throw it firm. I don't throw it like that. I throw it firm with no arc to it. Okay? Come off at an angle. Don't go right on the side of them. You're going to teach the kids how to hit like this. They're going to jam themselves. Let them get extended. So a regular toss is just that. So this is a regular toss. Normal swings. Okay, that's a regular toss. What I like to do is I like to do a post stride drill. I call it post stride because it's everything after the load and after the stride. So go ahead, load up, take your stride. Okay, he's right there. He's in great position. He's going to drop his heel. Now he's going to pop his back heel, and he's going to rotate it in just a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. His hands have already loaded up. He's on his backside. All he's going to work is that bat angle. He's going back to the ball. So it's called a post stride. So he's doing everything from right there. He's not going to don't let them move their hands. Okay. Move the hands. Perfect. I am not a big believer in lead arm drills for young kids because they will all cheat to do it right. Lead arm drills, what I mean by that is where you put the bat in your bottom hand and have them do it. All of them are not strong enough to do that yet unless you have about a 10-ounce bat. Okay, if you're going to do lead arm drills, do it with a wiffle ball bat. Lead arm drills, I mean, by this. They're great if you can do them right. Okay? Lead arm drills are this way. If you're going to do it, have to choke way up. Really have to concentrate on taking that knob from the ball. But use a wiffle ball bat if you're going to do it. Since they're not strong enough, I can't even do this one. Okay? Use something like, they're not strong enough, so they'll go like this. They'll blow out their front side, and the barrel will drop. Use a wiffle ball bat. Do this one real quick for me. You can do that same one that we did with the tees, with the back tee up. Okay, put it up on a bucket, put it about 6 to 8 inches behind his backside. It's a toss. Okay, if he casts his hands out, he knocks it over. Okay. You can do a 2-ball. You want to do, be careful when you're doing this. So this is a 2-ball. I'm going to say either top or bottom. It's a concentration drill. If I say top, he's going to hit the ball from the top. If I say bottom, he's going to hit the one underneath. Top. Bottom. Okay. It's just a concentration drill.
2-ball, the other one? The other great one? Fast, slow,
yep.
You can stay back. I think this drill is one of the best, especially when you get it to find somebody that's out on their front foot and they're here and they can't keep their weight back. Getting them to come here, and it's no more than normal soft toss, but it's just a change up, right? So it's just, instead of straight to your hip, it's right here, a little higher. You can use 2 balls, which one you're throwing. One can be a fastball, one can be a change up, but it gets kids to stay back all the way and not do that. So that was a fastball. First one was a changeup. But even just with 1 ball, somebody's struggling, right? Right here, right? You just want them to get in that position where they're stopping themselves right there instead of going, and it's just a changeup. All it is, you're just throwing higher, right? Simulated change.
You get a guy that's really struggling, flying open, okay? What you want to do is grab a screen. Grab a screen and flip soft toss from this side so they stay close. Okay? That way he's got to stay close. Do it with tennis balls, put a screen in front of you. Okay? You can also soft toss from this side. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the inside pitch. I'm going to work on him being short. Okay? I'm going to flip it right at his front hip. So he gets those hands quick. He's got to pull them right through his body. Okay? Hitting, and Pete's a huge figure skating fan. He won't tell many people that, but hitting is a lot like figure skating. You ever seen a figure skater when they spin really fast and they do the circles? Okay? They pull their arms inside. Okay? When they want to slow down, they stick their arms out. Same thing as hitting. If I want to be fast and quick, I pull those hands inside. If I want to slow down, my arms get away from my body. Okay? So keep those hands inside the ball.
Good analogy.
You are a wonderful figure skater. Batting practice, you don't need to do batting practice all the time. Okay? You don't have to throw to them every single time. Have them do the drills. Have 4 or 5 different stations set up for them. Batting practice is timing. Yeah, it's great right before a game or leading up to it, but you don't need to take batting practice every single day. It's a timing thing. In your drills, try to run 6, 7 repetitions. Don't do 15, don't do 20, don't do 30. It just gets them in bad habits. If you have a 30 pitch or 30 swing at bat, you must be really good. Okay? Or missing the ball a lot. Do like a simulated game almost, where you're taking 5, 6 repetitions per drill. Okay? And then have them switch with their partners. Try to partner them up, do 5 or 6 repetitions, which is more like a game at bat, instead of taking 20, 25, 30 swings. Okay? You train them for those short at bats.
No, I think that's it. That's great.
Any questions on hitting?
One of the biggest problems I've seen in baseball is the kids have the wrong size bats.
Yeah, I always like a light bat. If I could swing a minus 15, I'd swing a minus 15 in a heartbeat. Bigger doesn't mean it's better. Okay? If the bat's too heavy or it's too long, they're going to be collapsing back in here.
First thing you'll see if a bat's too heavy on a kid is that the barrel will drop when he tries to swing, right? So first move will be right here. So you'll be able to see it. You want to get them to see, if you think that's the problem, give them a lighter bat, right? And have them swing it. And kids this age always want to use a bigger bat, right? They want to use a bigger bat. Well, bat speed's everything, right? It's not the size of the bat, it's how you can swing it.
Have them hold it like this. If they can hold it firm like that, it's probably okay. But if they're like this and go like that, they probably can't swim.
Any other questions?